asked her, of all her successes over the past year, which has given her, and indeed her parents, the most satisfaction? This is what she said.
I think for me, the most satisfying thing is going out on my first headlining tour and having every show sell out. That was something that I never dreamed would be so quick to happen, like putting Madison Square Garden on sale and having it be sold out in 59 seconds. Like, I can't believe that. I'm still completely blown away by that. And I think my parents are most proud of the moment when we were all sitting in the crowd at the CMA Awards and they heard my name announced as Entertainer of the Year. I think my parents cried more for that moment than any other moment.
Good stuff. I know you're very uncomfortable talking about the Kanye West incident at the MTV Video Music Awards. We owe it to our viewers to say that we have had a lot of questions in about that, but as I understand, you're really quite unwilling to discuss that. Is that right?
Well, I haven't really changed my mind in that I don't like to talk about it.
Right, so this is a viewer question. You're not secretly dating him then?
No.
Let's move on to some of the viewer questions that I think you will enjoy a lot more. Keegan Bai asks you, if somebody told you 10 years ago that you were going to be world famous at the age of 18, what would you have said?
That's a really nice question. I would have said, no way, exclamation point, exclamation point. When I was younger and I was doing the whole what do you want to be when you grow up, when I was 5 and 6 and 7 and thinking about it, I thought I was going to do what my parents did. They went to college, they were in business, and I loved music, and I never imagined that I'd actually get to do that as a job. It's wonderful.
That's country music for you. Loads of viewers, including Patricia, want to know, are you really dating with Taylor Lautner?
What?
Is that it? That's the answer?
He's a great guy. We're really close.
Well, she says, how could you? He's mine. That was Patricia.
Nice. Excellent. How much I practice.
Yes.
Well, it started out with me, not playing as many shows as, when I was like 14 and 15, and I wouldn't be playing as many live shows as I would be doing writing sessions and being in the studio and working from that angle of it, because I started my job as a songwriter when I was 14. I was signed to Sony, so that was every day after school. And on the weekends, I would set up my microphone stand and my guitar in my computer room and perform in front of a mirror, and I would do that every chance I got, But now, as far as practicing, I'm doing more performances than I ever imagined I'd be able to do over the course of a week. So when I am starting up a tour, I'll lock everybody in a warehouse for like a month and just get the set list that I want and get the rhythm of the show that I want and the, weaving the songs in and out and just like all of the video elements and the audio elements and the effects. That takes a while, so that was about a month process getting the Fearless Tour ready.
You're exhausting me just telling me what goes into what you're doing. No, it's absolutely fantastic, but you embarrass me. Peter, we've done. Shelley from China says that just this afternoon, her music teacher was talking about the differences between American and Chinese singers, and that Chinese singers are concentrating too much on performance and fame, while those in America are concentrated perhaps more on music styles. Do you think the same thing goes for you?
I think for me, I've always concentrated on trying to be able to be myself as much as possible, and for me it was very important to find a record label that would allow me to write all my own music. Everything comes after that for me. Songwriting is always going to be number one because there's something so amazing about when you finish writing a song about something you just went through and you've written details about the person it's about, and it's so obvious that when they hear it they're going to know. And knowing that song is going to then go to the studio and then you're going to be able to sing that song eventually on a stage and look down at people who are singing the words back to you, that the whole process is really what fascinates me.
David, currently in Iraq, I'm guessing that he's in the forces, although he doesn't say that. And he's joining another viewer, Chris Pittman, in asking if you'd consider